And then last but
then
not
what's
least,
this little
oh my god.
cutie
So
patootie?
it has a little notebook, it has all these card slots, but
So,
it's modular, so this comes out.
Yeah.
I'm about to sell you on this, hold on.
Okay, I'm already sold. You don't need to sell me on this.
There's all these card pockets are removable.
Oh my god, come in 2026 to Yoseka. I'm just kidding,
Can you imagine? No, I
can't speak for that.
It has a card slot in the front and the back.
You already sold me. Hi everyone, and welcome to today's video. Today's part 3 of our team's 2026 Techo Kaigi, which is a series of videos that we have done yearly for the past 4 or 5 years or so here at Yoseka, where we ask our team members to join in and basically share the planners or notebooks that they've been using this past year and how that's been going, and then how they're going to change their planner notebook setups going into the year ahead. So in this year's Techo Kaigis, we did part 1 with 3 or 4 team members, and then we followed it up with part 2 with another 3 team members. And I will link those videos in the comments below, so be sure to check those links if you haven't checked those videos out already. Today's video is with a very special team member, our team member Laura, who's been with us for 2 years, and she is a hardcore planner user. So I'm really excited for you all to check out this video and hear all about Laura's 2025 planners that she's used, how the system worked for her. I think she found something really meaningful that worked really well, and I really enjoyed this conversation with Laura, so I can't wait for you guys to see it. And then she goes into her 2026 planners that she'll be using for the year ahead. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy this video and hear about the planners that Laura's using for her 2025 and 2026. Hi Laura!
Hi Daisy!
Welcome to this year's Techo Kaigi. Welcome
I'm so
back.
Excited. I know. I've lost track of how many times I've done this.
I think this is probably your third
yeah.
or so. But I feel like you're a popular favorite. People love to see your planners because you've used a lot of planners.
I have.
You love planners.
Yes.
You love stationery. You
love
really
Hobonichi.
do. You love Hobonichi specifically, but you love all planners and you've used a lot of them. For those of you watching who are maybe new to Techo Kaigi or new to our videos, Laura has been on our team for about 2 years now.
Yeah, 2 years.
2 years, and she has actually been like following us, or like a friend of ours, for much longer than that.
Since Sunnyside.
Since our Sunnyside store, we've known Laura and her partner Gino, really good friends. And Laura's been a really fun addition on our team because she's so knowledgeable of stationery.
Yeah, I'm a nerd. I'm a total stationery nerd. So
You said it, not me. No, you are though. You know a lot, you love it, you're passionate about it, and you are super involved in the community too.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited to share.
Yay.
And hopefully inspire some people on what to do next year.
Oh, I'm sure you will. You always do. What team do you work on mainly these days?
These days, well, right now I'm split. I'm helping out because it's the holidays. I'm helping out at the warehouse to get some packages out.
That's true.
But I am normally at the store. I love being at the store. I get to talk to everyone here. I know our regulars, so yeah, I'm a little bit of both, but usually I'm here at the store.
Yay! Yeah, so you guys who come to the store will definitely have seen Laura, or if you're planning a visit, you might meet Laura, so you can say hi to her when you're here.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I will talk your ear off about anything stationary, so.
I don't think anybody has an issue with that. Nobody minds. Okay, so to get started with your Techo Kaigi, do you want to tell everybody? I think we can show everybody here that you clearly have a stack.
This year, I think has been like the most I've ever used so far. Like ever at a time.
At a time.
Like I've really expanded my my planner usage this year.
Yeah, well, I can see that. Well, also to clarify, we do have 2 years worth of planners in front of us here.
Yes.
So
this is next year.
Right. So
but this is all this year. Let me see
exactly. So how many? 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7? I mean, okay, 7. Yeah.
No,
six. There are some really cute ones and some that I've like never seen before. So I'm really excited to dive in. Do you want to go ahead and start with what you used in 2025? So for now, I guess we'll just say goodbye to these for now. The 2026 stack, which is smaller, I will notice right away.
I'm like transitioning some of these. We'll move over. These are like the brand new ones, and some of these are coming with me. So.
Gotcha. Okay, so we'll get there. See you in a bit, 2026 planners. So what about the 2025 stack here? Starting with, you want to start with the Hon?
I guess we'll start with the Hon. Okay. I started using this year. I'm still not 100% on this, so I supplemented with an A6. So I use the A6 as my journal when I'm feeling like I can't fill these pages.
Yeah.
But then when I do have a lot to say, I will go back in here. So it's kind of like back and forth the same content.
Okay.
So the pages that are empty in here are in here and vice versa. So
gotcha.
I decided not to be so strict or hard on myself, because I used to be really hard on myself for like not filling one journal or like wanting to move around. Yeah. So I just kind of gave into that, and now I'm a lot happier because I get to like use different planners and try new things without, feeling bad about it.
For sure.
It's just like part of like how I journal.
Yeah.
I was really into the Hon in like summer, August, and then I moved a little bit back into the A6, and now I'm a little bit back into here. It's just like depending on how much I have going on at a time.
That makes sense.
So yeah, these are kind of like the same. I count
journal.
These kind of like as one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And then what else do we have in the stack? They're like in size order over here.
And then I have the weeks, which I've been using pretty much every year the same way. I also kind of have a similar situation going on with the plotter, where the plotter, I don't know if you remember the summer mid-year Techo Kaigi we did. I had like the little pink ring planner. That was like my home.
Yes, you were like testing out the plotter, and you were like saying that's okay. You get.
I did end up getting the plotter.
Yeah.
So now everything that was in there is in here. So this is a little bit of like the weeks combined, like my actual planner combined with like some home stuff in here. So where the weeks I have, it's like you carry the whole year round with you, whereas this is more like just for what I have for the week or for the month specifically.
Yeah.
So it's not super interchangeable, but it is similar content. Like it's got plans and like
plans, appointments,
finances, appointment, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's all in these.
Okay.
And I have already moved into the 2026 one because that started in December, but it's the same exact format. So I'll get into that when I show you that.
Okay. Okay. So you use these together as well, like supplementing one and the other, changing, switching back and forth. Yeah. Because that's what works for you.
This one is more like contains my whole year plans, whereas this one I started using more as like just for the week or the month. Like this is more granular and it has more of like my home stuff in general, like renovations that we're doing.
Okay, I see. A little more detailed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
And then what about these little cuties?
Oh my God. So this is specifically my travel journal, my travel junk journal.
Okay, and you've been doing so much traveling this year.
I have. It's gotten quite chunky. But yeah, I think there's something about travelers that, it's in the name, of course. It's in the name.
Yeah, but, that's what it's made for.
There's something about travelers that just the passport size specifically is very flexible. You have all these different inserts, so you don't feel like you're like trapped in one format. Yeah. Like specifically for when you're traveling. So I pretty much exclusively use this, which surprised me because I did bring my A6 Hobonichi. Well, I bought this during my trip, but I already had a passport before. This is just a new cover. I brought this and the A6 Hobonichi with me as like what I thought I would be using, but I pretty much only ended up using Traveler, the passport size.
Yeah, I can tell. Look at it.
Yeah, and
it really fills it up.
I really love it because in my day-to-day, I'm not really a traveler's person. a Hobonichi person.
Right. Interesting.
But for traveling, it just worked out so well. Like
They do it
great.
well. They know it well.
And then last but
then
not
what's
least,
this little
oh my god!
cutie
So
patootie?
this is by a brand called Luce Ring. They do these leather goods, and one of them is this little kind of like pocket.
It's so cute.
It is really cute. Let's see what I have in here. It has like a little notebook. Oh, I did get it embossed with my name on it.
It's so cute.
It has a little notebook. It has all these card slots. I haven't like fully filled it up yet. I have sticker release paper, of course, in here. Because you can never be too prepared. And then I have like some just notes.
I want one.
And this my pen. But
So,
it's modular, so this comes out.
yeah.
I'm about to sell you on this. Hold on.
Okay, I'm already sold. You don't need to sell me on this.
There's all these card pockets are removable.
Oh my god, come in 2026 to Yoseka. I'm just kidding.
Can you imagine? No, I would love.
Speak for that.
They have different colors. Anyway, it has a card slot in the front and the back.
You already sold me.
Yeah, I saw them at. I went to Bunga Joshi last year in December.
Yeah.
And then I went to Tokyo Pen Show and they were there, and I had really regretted not buying one because look at how adorable this is.
God.
It's like a tiny little.
Yeah, it's like a wallet maybe.
Yeah, no, I have been trying to make it more like my wallet.
Yeah.
It's just so cute.
It's so cute. How could you not?
Yeah, I convinced several people already. Several of my friends already own one too because I was like, come on, we have to match.
You're so funny.
And this is just like a little extra that I carry. I also have a strap for it that I like use crossbody sometimes. I know. I mean, it's like the one thing we don't sell here.
I was going to ask about that.
The one thing we don't sell here.
I was going to ask. So these are meant to attach to a strap to go crossbody.
Yeah.
That's so good. Okay.
But I'm really happy. Whenever I want something, I tend to wait. Like the plotter.
Yeah.
Like I think it was 6 months that I had wanted one, and then I finally went for it. And this was like a year because I had seen it, and then I came back.
You know you really want it.
Then I know I really want it.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person that has like a list of things that I am
thinking about.
Thinking about buying.
Yeah.
So it feels really nice to know. Like,
No, it's good. It's a mindful purchase.
I knew I wanted this.
Yeah,
I wanted
mindful purchase. Okay, so now that we know kind of like what everything in this stack was for, do you want to go into detail a little bit more and show people how you use certain ones and like examples of how you use them?
I feel like nothing has really changed since my Techo Kaigi.
Yeah, okay.
But I use it very similarly to.
This is the Hon.
This is the
Hon A5. Just as a refresher, the Hon A5, which you use back and forth, interchanging with the Hobonichi A6 as a journal for like some days when you want to write more, some days when you want to write less, and I guess just also like just the mood, right? Like what you want to carry around, which days you're feeling more like this cover.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's
I always swap the covers out on this.
Yeah.
So
okay, but this is so cute. So this is kind of an example of like how you.
Yeah, because the Hon is so big. The cousin specifically is so big. I'll usually like just have a recap of the things that like my tasks.
I love your neat handwriting.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I decorate with like stickers and stuff more freely here just because there's more space.
Yeah.
But it's just recap of my day and what I got done, some appointments.
You do have some tasks.
Yes.
Lists.
It is a mix of like the tasks and how they fit into my day, and then I will like journal about that.
Yeah.
It's the same as how I showed in my summer Techo Kaigi, the mid-year Techo Kaigi.
Okay.
And then here's a page more from
This is the A6.
the A6. It's very similar except that the tasks are like up here, but just a little bit
cute
insight on how I use it. So it's funny because I do have like some areas of like empty pages that are all empty here, and then they're all filled in here. So it's like back and forth. I used to really beat myself up over like not having a complete book.
Yeah,
but
I think a lot of
this just
people
works
do.
so much better for me. Like allowing myself to have that flexibility has been
Yeah.
really healing, I guess, because you don't have to like. I love trying new things, and
Yeah.
I love being spontaneous
Right.
with my journaling. So
Right.
yeah, I really embraced that this year. And it's worked out really well
Good
for
for
me. So
you. I think that's
if I
true.
can't decide, I'll just you just pick up wherever you left off. No big deal.
It's totally fine. I feel like, like people, exactly, like people beat themselves up over like the wasted pages or whatever, but it's not
Yeah.
exactly wasted. I feel like it's like, it's bringing, stationery is supposed to bring you joy, it's supposed to like enhance your life. It's not supposed to like be like this thing that you're like chained to. You feel like you have to do it every day.
Yeah, and I've gone back and I've like stickered some empty pages, so it's not like all is lost, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy I went this route because I love Hobonichi.
Yeah.
As you all know.
Yeah.
And I was able to use more of my covers because I have such a huge collection.
I know you do, yeah.
With the A6.
Laura has done another video with us, you guys, where she brought in all of her Hobonichi cover collection. That was like last year, so now her cover collection has grown a little bit. But so she's had a lot because she loves to switch. It's like your outfits.
Yeah,
okay?
I change them up.
Yeah.
It makes it fresh.
Yeah, that's what Tiki does from Oristelle. She changes it like with her nails, with her outfit, with the seasons, like different things.
Yeah, it keeps it new. And then the Hone, I'm only that way about the A6. The Hone, I think, I'm not really into the cousin covers too much. So that's why I picked the Hone, because this mostly stays on my desk. The Hone will absolutely stay on my desk, and then this is the cutie that comes with me.
Yeah, that makes total sense to me too. That like this one is the one like you're bringing to work with you maybe.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you might get here a little bit early and you might like journal a little bit, or I don't know, whatever it is. So thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, so now on to like your planners. Those are the Hobonichi weeks. This is the Hiroko Kubota.
Yeah,
you
same
had
as
like
the
a Kubota
Hone.
theme
yeah,
going
Kubota
on.
theme. It was just so cute this year.
Yeah.
And then of course the plotter.
And then the plotter in the
narrow. Yeah.
Okay.
I like it because it's week size.
Yes, I was going to say they are very compatible with one another. Like you can put them in a nice little stack together in your bag. Nice. Okay. So how did you use the weeks?
For weeks, I've been using this format pretty regularly throughout the years. Just I have my tasks here and I cross them off, and then this side will have like my habits and then a running to do underneath. And here's another example. This one I tried like doing some food tracking, like what I ate. But yeah, it's just everything goes in here. It's the exact same format.
Cute.
Oh, no, I like it. It's not exactly the same, but I'm trying the thing where I put a line down the middle, and then one side is for like events and the other side is for tasks, because here they're both just mixed in.
Oh, wait, what? You're talking about
For the
do that.
for the 2026.
Oh, for
one.
2026,
Yeah.
that's what you're gonna do. Okay, you put a line
Yeah.
to separate. What is it to separate?
Like the things that cross off, and then things that are more like events or plans for the day.
I see.
Because like here I have my shift at the store.
Yeah.
But I also have like things that I need to like cross off.
So your shift at the store would go on the right side or something because that's like an event that lasts. It's not a to-do.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I see.
So
I
it's
see.
just a little more visually clear, but it's the same information.
That makes sense. Okay.
But yeah, I've tried to switch it up.
Look at your little index
I know,
tabs. They're so cute.
They're little
What are
fruits.
they?
I don't know.
Wow, they're so cute.
I got these
Wait,
at a
look the
stationery
tomato.
meet. So I don't know where they came from because they were just in a pile of like freebies.
Wow, some good freebies,
So
huh?
if you know where these are from, I guess leave it in the comments. But they're little fruits.
That's really cute, actually.
And they're really fun. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, my
I love
weeks
that.
gets like stickered up and stuff.
Stuff
over
like that
time.
makes a planner so much more functional. I really think so.
So cute.
Yeah.
And then the plotter, let me see. I think I could show like this. It's just like the to-do, you know, they have the insert, and this has been so helpful.
Yeah.
Like I use it all the time. You could see like I have pages and pages of like cross off to-dos.
Yeah.
So this has been great. And then it's just the back is just notes and stuff. This is less cute. It's more functional.
Right.
And then the great thing I learned about the plotter is you can access these zippers on the outside. So it's like a wallet. So sometimes I'll keep like cash in here.
And I never knew that.
You can just like open it this way. You know,
so you can
get access. It's closed, like the card. The band is around it, but you can like still access kind of like a wallet, which is really drew me to the narrow size.
Oh, because you can't do that on the other ones? Or?
You can, but it's just like slim. It's more wallet size. And it's like has that dual functionality. So
hey, I like that a lot too.
I'm really loving this. And then for 2026, I'm planning on using the dated inserts because right now I don't have those in there, but only using like the month of, you know, or the week
putting
of.
in that,
not putting the whole year in.
Right,
yeah,
right.
So
were you able to see Job's sample when it was planner marsh?
Yeah. Yes. Actually, Job was a big reason I got into plotter. Like when he was visiting
Shout
here.
out to Job.
Yeah. That really gave me the push. But
shout
out to Joe.
I think that's part of why we do these videos is because like seeing how you really use something can really change it for you. Because it's not always what you imagine, and it's it has to be useful.
The planner side, and then travelers. My travel journal.
Yeah. So, I got a sneak peek of this yesterday because Laura brought it to the warehouse and was showing it.
Yes.
But so you've been using it for travel journaling, as you said. I mean, for those who don't know what travel journaling is, what do you mean by that?
Just like memories of your trip. You know, sometimes you can get so caught up that you forget to, you know, catalog your small things. So I started junk journaling in this. I really made an effort to like any little receipt or any stamps or any stickers that I got would go in here. So I took a little time out of my day every day to like cut things out and like use a dot liner to paste it in. So that's kind of like my idea of junk journaling.
Okay, let's take a look.
It isn't finished because I've been working on it slowly, but I guess I had like my itinerary in this little weekly insert, separate from my planner.
I like the idea of having a planner insert too.
So these are like, all just ephemeras from my visits to temples.
Wait, I have
stuff.
That. Where did you get that? Now I feel like, did we go to the same place? Or like,
probably.
Where's that from? I don't remember. I literally have that somewhere in my planner.
Oh my God.
Or like,
we all go to this.
Yeah, I mean, that's funny. Anyway, okay.
But this one is really decorated. Like, let's see. I've got like, I went to the Starbucks roastery, which is where I got this cover.
Yeah.
You know, this is all just pasted in, and I'm still working on it because there was just so much, you know.
Yeah.
Box, Don Quixote. We got. I did write in a couple of these, like a little journal. That's like I'm working through it to try to you know, fill the pages. But
are you kind of doing this in the order of things you're visiting?
Yeah.
So you have like a folder left over of things that are like cataloged by the date or something, so that you can work on this later.
There's also more in the back here. I have this sticker insert.
I like that. I like that. So you can just kind of like put it in, and you don't have to hold on to loose stickers.
So that's
a smart idea. Yeah.
And then I just have like all this random ephemera still.
To be.
Yeah, I just need to
taped in.
As you know, like it's passport size. There's only so much you can fit. So I've been trying to like edit it down. Like, so I had to be really selective of what I'm putting in there, and this is more. There's more.
Wow.
There's a lot more in this
Wow.
little. And I have these like secretary scissors.
Wait, those are so cute. I love how flat they are.
I know, these are from Hobonichi website.
Wait, they're so good. I love
these.
that.
And then,
Is that what you use?
Yeah.
It's actually, okay.
Yeah,
okay,
and then
okay.
this stamps, you know, when you're in Japan is like stamps, right? So,
Right, absolutely.
I forget who started the trend of using the accordion.
Yeah, I remember it like maybe about a year ago or so.
But it's
yeah.
so good. And then here's this, I had to buy a second one for more stamps.
Cute. Yeah.
And I was there when they released the Tokyo,
the Tokyo Station.
the insert.
Mm-hmm.
So
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
I did, but
You did?
yeah, it's not in here because I kept it separate, but I did get the stamps.
Are you you think like, because the passport size is working so well for you, are you gonna stick with like getting just passport refills now?
Definitely for travel, yes.
Yeah.
This was just so fun, and I was able to be like really creative and just like really chunk it up. Like, let me see if I can.
Oh, it's
show.
chunky, yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not even done, so.
Yeah.
And then all of these charms I also got in Japan. Like,
Yeah.
So I just kept adding on.
So cute.
Yeah, but definitely like there's something about travelers that maybe this level of chaos doesn't work for my day-to-day, but on a trip, it just made the experience really fun. So
Yeah.
definitely gonna be using that again.
Yay. Yeah, I feel like it's not chaotic at all, actually.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
It's just so much like chunk, you know?
Yeah, I guess.
Like if I was looking for plans in this, I wouldn't be able to find.
That's not what the point is, though.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's the whole point, right?
But that's why, like, for a trip, when you
Yeah.
when you're like not having to worry about your day to day, you're
Right.
more like spontaneous, and this feels like right for that. Yeah.
Right. And you're just doing so much
Yeah.
on trips, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's the whole point. You're like going
And
everywhere.
it's like you forget sometimes. So I really tried to make an effort to just remind myself the end of every day to like see what I had collected and kind of like quickly just paste it in there. And then I still have to write some blurbs and stuff. But it's there.
Yeah.
Like I'm finishing it up.
Cute.
But, yeah, I really, really fell in love with the passport.
Oh, good.
Like
I can tell. You're gushing.
it's just all my memories in here. It's all my fun
It's great.
trip memories.
I love that. Yeah. Can't wait for your next trip.
Can you imagine a second? Second one of these?
Second, yeah. Well, you would get like the refill
Yeah.
storage, right? Yeah. Cool.
I just like.
Okay, and then last but not least for 2025, you kind of got into this a little bit before, but you also have your Luce ring, which is so cute.
It's so small.
It's so small. What size is this? It's not
think
like
it's
mini
like-
5. It's not.
I think it is mini 5, but
Is
it's not
it?
a ring. It's not a ring.
Oh, that's right. It's
binder.
not a ring.
That's why it's called Luce ring, but it's not rings. It's
Oh, that's right. I didn't even notice that.
I don't know what size notebook this is. Like it's so baby.
I see. Okay. So like it all
it's
just
more like
comes
a
together.
card.
How?
So
Oh, just through the
everything,
slots?
yeah, everything slots in. Everything's modular. You can buy extra. I know I'm like selling this so hard. Look at how cute this is. If I wanted to use it as just like a card wallet,
I see.
but
It's so cute. I love it. All right. So,
so
you're.
everything slots in like
Yeah.
this.
I
could put this here if I wanted.
I see. It's really cute. I love the color
This
that you picked.
comes
Everything
out.
is perfect.
So if I don't want, and it fits like the really chunky. It fits the Uniball one. This is the P. I
Yeah.
always forget the name. It's
Yeah.
chunky. So yeah, it's just a little thing.
Okay.
A little cute thing.
A fun little thing that you're
a
using.
fun little
Yeah,
thing that
yeah.
I want to customize it more. Like
Yeah.
I want to add like, oh my god, one of my
Charm?
friends, Kim.
Yeah.
She put I got her one.
Aw.
She put like a handle.
Yeah.
And you can wear it like a handbag, like a teeny tiny handbag.
Yeah, it's like very
Oh
fashionable.
my god, yes.
I love that.
So we have like a thing going on where we kind of all got one.
I'm really obsessed. Okay, thank you.
I love it.
Okay, so that's 2025. How did things work for you? It sounds like you found planner peace. It sounds like you found peace within yourself. You accepted yourself. You were truthful about how you use planners, about what brings you joy, and you just let yourself go.
Yeah, I gave in to the indulgence. I finally got myself. I was thinking about this for like more than half a year, I think. I kept talking about it. I kept trying other things to try to keep me from buying a plotter, but in the end, I just kind of gave in.
Right.
And yeah, I love it. As long as I use it, then it's,
I wonder, like, because, okay, so the plotter in the mid-year, you were showing this pastel pink Filofax that you were using. You were saying you wanted to use the things you have, so you were using that to kind of distract yourself from buying a plotter.
Yeah.
But like, I'm wondering if like what you think about the looks of like, do you wish this was pastel pink?
I kind of do.
You do? Okay, like you would love it even more if it was.
I have two sides. I have like my dark side, which is more like in the fall, in the winter, and then I'm really into like pinks and pastels.
So maybe in the spring you'll go back.
This is like minty green.
Yeah.
So I might go back. I'm just kind of like going with the flow.
Yeah.
And letting myself just enjoy it, not beat myself up for like not finishing one. Or,
Absolutely. No,
It's been really fun.
Okay,
good. And then it helps me because then I can be like, oh, I've used this and this is my opinion of it. Like it helps me.
In the store.
In the store,
saying?
Okay, yeah.
No, for sure. You're often the person that like people will be like, Laura knows. So you're like our expert.
The only thing I don't have here is actually the Jibun Techo,
which you've used also.
I've used, yes. That's more in my weeks now. I think it just got like there's so much detail, and I do pull it out from time to time, but it's. It's a lot.
Wait, was that this year that you were using it? Did you use the Jibun Techo in 2025 or in 2024?
Both.
Okay.
But 2025, it was that like blue one.
Right. Okay.
And it's just a lot.
It's a lot. That's what Evelyn said. Evelyn started using it. She's like, it's too much. I'm not using all these layouts. It's like stressing me out.
I mean, when I do need like a structured, like timed, vertical. Weekly, I do like reach for it.
Yeah.
But I didn't really use it that much, which is why it's not here. Because I kind of like moved more into these.
Yeah. I'm wondering if I should give it a try because sometimes I do need a lot of time. Vertical time.
I would get the light if I do it again.
Yeah.
Okay. But I still love Jibun.
Okay, cool.
It just doesn't fit right now. But I'm just doing whatever fits.
Makes you happy.
If it fits later in 2026. Then
What about 2026? You have these ones here.
I am gonna do the same thing because I feel like
it was so good for you.
It was really good for me. This is the hone I'm going with. I was actually really torn on if I wanted to do a hone or day free. So I also have a day free. But I wish they made a hardcover day free because then that would be perfect. That would be my ideal, I think.
You think so?
But because they don't, and I really like this mother cover. This is what I'm gonna do for my cousin.
Or like the day free covers are too boring for you.
It's just blue.
Right.
And like, I wish, and even inside of like one of the butterfly loop covers, it feels bulkier than just the hone. And I think what I like about the hone is that it's just a book. It's just sleek.
Yeah.
I feel like sometimes the cousin covers are a little, it's like too much for me. And this just stays on my desk anyway, so yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna be using this also for journaling along with this cover here. Yay!
I actually had used it when I first got it, which is why it's open and like already in a cover.
You couldn't wait.
Yeah, I couldn't wait. It was too beautiful.
So this, for anybody who's watching, this is like a highly coveted cover this year from the Hobonichi release that was Japan exclusive. I can't tell you how many times I answered this question. Do you guys have this cover? I'm sorry, we don't have this cover. But you were able to get this at their pop-up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
At the Sibone pop-up.
Yeah.
Sorry, Yoseka.
No, that's okay. No,
I really love Junji Ito and Tomiya, and this is a must. This is a must buy. And then also the weeks.
The weeks. Okay, so, and then you'll still be using, you got the matching.
See, this is what I mean about the aesthetic being, like, I'm both like...
You're both like...
goth and dark, and then I also love really fun,
cutesy, girly, frilly.
Yeah. But yeah, it's this and then the exact same thing.
Yeah,
the plotter,
the same exact thing.
The travelers.
And this.
And then this.
This is it, right?
You know,
these 6.
This is gonna be next year's
stack. Okay. Amazing. All right. Well, thank you so much, Laura. I'm so happy to hear that things went well and you know, you're really embracing. I think it's
I think everyone really stresses out over like trying to pick the perfect planner for the next year, and it's like, you know, the end of the year brings a lot of like, what am I gonna use stress, you know? And I kind of, after like experiencing that year after year, I kind of just decided to, you know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
If it does work, it does work. But this is just what I plan to use. Doesn't mean I will use it. Just like the Jibun Techo, I did use it for a bit, but you know, I love, you know,
you love stationery.
I love stationery. I love trends.
I mean, I think that's what's great about you.
Indulging.
That's why you work here. That's why you're in the community. That's why you live the life you live, and you're just embracing it, which is great.
So it's just a message to
everyone.
Don't stress.
Don't stress.
It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be fun for you. Yeah.
Okay. With that, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be fun. Okay, I want to live by those words. Thank you so much, Laura, for joining the Techo Kaigi.
Always a pleasure.
Left us with some words of wisdom too to remember for next year in times of stress. And yeah, we'll see you hopefully in the mid-year. Love to hear from you and see what's changed, if anything, how life is going, and hear from you then. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing from Laura, her 2025 and 2026 planners. Laura has been somebody who is super inspirational for me because she loves planners and stationery so much and just brings a lot of joy to everybody on the team by sharing her passion for stationery and for planners. I really, really loved just talking with Laura about how she's embracing her sheer love of planners and stationery and just letting herself be who she is and kind of bounce back and forth between different planners and kind of like let go of the stress and anxiety of having to fill up your notebook or your planner, but just kind of let yourself love all the things that you want to love. So I really enjoyed chatting with Laura. I hope you guys found this video inspirational. Be sure to leave a comment for Laura and say hi to her or let her know how she inspired you in your planner journey for 2026. And thank you guys so much for watching this video.